All right, so we are reviewing the semester for the final exam of college algebra. Here they're wanting us to recall about function transformations, shifts of a graph to the left, to the right, up, down, reflections, and so forth. You do have to be familiar with your library of functions. So here they're giving us a parent function that's the square root function. So we've got this f of x is equal to the square root of x. And they want us to describe in words how you would transform this graph into the graph of g. Well, the first thing that we would do to transform this, we do the transformations inside the function before you apply the function, and that x plus 2. So if you have x plus 2, the description of that is bizarre. You don't shift it to the right 2 units. You actually shift the graph of f to the left 2 units. So now you're working with this graph, and you're actually done with the transformations on the x. You move outside of the function to this negative sign, and this negative sign is a reflection. If it were in front of x, it would be a reflection across the y-axis. Being in front, being after you've applied the function, it's a reflection across the x-axis. So you take the result from above, let's just call it RA, and you reflect the graph that's from above across the x-axis. All right, so then after that, you've got this graph that's the opposite of the square root of x plus 2, and the minus 5 is using the previous graph, the result above, that previous graph, or what we're calling abbreviating the result above, and you're shifting it down 5 units. So it's a shift down 5 units. And that should get you from the square root of x to this function g that they wanted. So I hope that helps.